used lot.
Hi folks, took it right from here, was it forward a bit. Right, we're just going to fill a little bit of a hole and then we'll give our little final roundup of our holiday.
We're going to start with pins just to get them out of the way.
Yeah, we've got a few pins. We got more last time we went, but we got the animators one. We got a few of them last time we went as well. We didn't get this one though, so that was the first one we got, and that was an orange. I don't know what the prices are, but
£10.99.
then we have a Stitch one,
Pirates.
which is Big Thunder.
I thought it was Pirates.
No, he's in a railway cart.
Start that one again then.
Then we've got the Stitch Big Thunder one. It's in the plastic, so it's a bit shiny on it, but you get the gist of it. That was a yellow.
So it was £8.99.
Then we got for a pink one, we got the Stitch Madame
Leota. That was £13.99.
So that was a nice one. Then we got another Stitch one.
Shocker.
Small World. There's quite a lot of Stitch pins in the parks.
Yeah.
Then we have the Steamboat Willie one, 1928.
I like that one, it was lovely.
That's a really nice pin, that one. Next up, we have a Walt Disney Studios one. Same again, it's a bit with the plastic.
I think I'm missing one.
No. That's quite a nice pin as well.
No, I should take out the plastic, sorry guys. Maybe I'll take this one out of the plastic actually, because this one is huge. Sorry guys, I sound really nasally, I've just had a sneezing fit. So
this one is one of the ones that it's just come in for Disneyland Paris. It's part of the, I think it's part of like the celebration. So that's a nice pin because it's silver, that's shining. So the plastic may not, but silver is. There you go. That's quite a heavy pin, that one as well. Then same again, we got a few of this design, but this one is Jafar. Really like these ones. They're like the Funko kind of.
I want to say we got a Hades one as well, but I can't see it anywhere.
We got it last time.
Did we?
That was my first trip. Yeah, we got Hades, Cruella, I think, and there was one other as well. I can't remember, wasn't it? Might have been the Queen of Hearts.
Potential.
These ones are the 100th series, so we've got a Donald and Daisy. They're all going to be a bit shiny because of the way the design is. Chip and Dale. If I hold it at an angle, you can see that. And of course, Mickey and Minnie.
Ah, and it's got Disneyland Paris right in the middle. I've just seen it.
Yes, it has. I feel able to see that too because it's a bit too shiny, but.
Shiny.
So yeah, I think they were quite new in when we were there, so they were the last 3 pins.
Yeah, they got released the day that we were leaving, the Thursday.
So there are pins. Like I say, we got a lot more last time we went. We're not going to get all those out though, but
yeah. I did get one piece of clothing though.
Yep.
So this is my bargain on the holiday. So it was €60 originally, then it was 40% off, and then 20% off for the Infinity Pass. So I think it worked out like €24. John might have to hold this up because I'm wee, but oh, I can't find it. There we go. So it's my Hades one. It says hot head, and then it's got some like towel bits down the arm.
blue flame kind of things.
Yeah, is that put down both sides?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nothing on the back, it's just the front of its sign, so it's a hoodie, so.
Yeah. And it's a long one as well, like it comes down like way past my butt. So I was pleased with that.
Yeah. What else did we get from... This was what I got for our niece's little one. It's a little sleepy stitch. Obviously,
baby lies there.
Baby lies on top of it. So that was possibly one of my expensive things apart from the art. That was €50.
Yeah, this was €50. This one.
But it is nice. It's big as well. So
it's a fair size.
I'll leave him there.
Little fella. I can't wait for Carter to have it.
There's a bit of a theme here. Obviously, that's not for us. This is also for Carter. That's €16.
It was on sale though, so we got it for $9.90.
Yeah. Same again. His bedroom's Marvel themed and that, so.
His name is also Carter, so Marvel.
Another gift for Carter
Little munchkin.
was some bath toy set. So you got the Marvel one. So you got Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and Rocket. Groot next to him as well. And it's in like a water bucket kind of thing.
I think it was like €24 though. I don't think that was cheap, that one.
No, there's no price on this one, but yeah, it's just quite a nice little set for him in the bath.
And it comes like, the thing itself is a bucket with holes in the top, so you can use it as a plaything in the bath.
So this is the art we've got. We have got. That's not on the picture. I think it's just the plastic. The 30th.
This was a bargain though. It was $27.99. Normally, like the ones in Florida.
Actually, it's only 27.
That's what you said. Or was it not 99?
No, just 27.
So this one was actually a bargain. It was only 27, and it was like the ones in Florida are 40.
I'm just going to get out the wrap quickly because it's got like a little mark on the front of it. I'm not too sure it's just a plastic.
Your head looks really shiny.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me it's in plastic.
Yeah, it's just a plastic. So
Oh, thank God for that.
there you go.
It's really pretty. Oh, it's coming apart.
Apart.
Maybe there's a reason it's €27.
Yeah, it's not secured to anything, so I'll go back on the plastic on it if I can.
Is there anything else in that bag, or is it done?
This bag's done. I'm going to try and get into that.
So then we bought some ornaments as well. Oh jeez, I don't know probably what we're getting this.
Whilst I was getting into the ornament, we did also get the next of the Starbucks mugs. This is the Disneyland Paris 30th.
So it's the You Are Here collection, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, so we've got quite a few of these. I think we've got 10 of them in total.
Yeah.
We got the Avengers one and the Disneyland Paris one last time we were there. But I didn't have the 30th when we were there in November, but we managed to snag it this time.
Oh jeez.
She's almost in. Maybe not.
Oh my God, it's too much work, Joel. It's like a box in a box in a box. This one I hummed and had about the whole trip, didn't I? It's like, will I buy it, will I not? Will I buy it, will I not? And then I've got them on there, so I bought it. They were very secure.
There's no polystyrene anywhere.
Well, it's not my fault. So, might as well take it out now. Put it in the unit anyway. There's literally is polystyrene everywhere. There's little bits flying.
So she blows everywhere.
Yes, I did. So it goes that way.
So this is the stand for it.
And then, Madame Leotta, no, this way.
Alright.
She goes this way. Please be careful.
She sits on top like that. You can.
So she should have been, oh jeez. She should have been 100 and something euro. But she was 40% off. So she was 50 odd.
Yeah, there was a few things in the park that were 40% off.
Yeah.
Need to make room there. So.
Oh my God, I don't know what is on me.
Polystyrene.
No, look. then of course we have to buy our tradition.
We like our traditions, as you may have seen. I don't know if we showed you the cabinet before.
It's ridiculous. In a good way.
More polystyrene. We can't be something better than polystyrene.
We should have maybe prepared this.
As you had to tell, we've not had the boxes to come in.
No, we're waiting to do this, aren't we?
This is we've seen one or two before with Scrooge, but we saw this one in him. Welcome to Thunder Mesa. The other one I've seen with Scrooge is him diving into like the gold, but this one was in the art shop, and we really liked it.
And it's part of the 100 collection, isn't it?
Yeah, it's another 100 collection stuff. And it's also, actually, is it 100 or is it 30? Because it's got Disneyland Paris 30 underneath.
Oh, it's part of the 30th collection then.
Okay. That's really nice. We like Scrooge stuff, so you don't see it often enough around the parks.
You do not. Although this time, actually, maybe we should have bought it, but they had a Scrooge cuddly toy as well. Which again, you don't see all that often.
We also got the Disneyland Paris 30. It's got a little few dents in the side there. They'll spill out the frame.
You won't see them in the frame.
It's just a little postcard.
That'll go on our wall.
Yeah.
The floating wall.
You may put that up in a while.
I'm very happy with the purchases that we bought this time.
That's it as far as the Paris stuff is concerned. As far as the DLP stuff is concerned, anyway.
So as you're walking around Disney Village and DLP, they have. As you're walking around Disney Village and. Oh wait, till I go. Are you good?
Yeah.
As you're walking around Disney Village in DLP, they've got little shops on the side as well, which are not part of Disney but part of the Disney Village.
Yeah.
And they offer like a 5% discount in places and things like that. So there was one of the stores that we really liked was candles, and because you know what we're like about our candles. And the little baggies are cute.
Yeah.
So we got a fair few candles. Like these weren't cheap. So for everything that we're showing you now, it was €100.
I'll just show you the name of the place as well because I can't pronounce it. There you go.
So we got this one.
There's a Stitch tin one, which smells.
It's quite pineapple-y, but it's more. I don't know how to describe it. It's quite fruity.
Anything on the back? No, it doesn't really tell you anything on the back.
It's lovely though.
It is really nice on this one.
Sorry guys, like we're genuinely not prepared, I'm so sorry. So one of the other ones that we got was a Pinocchio one. This is like a oaky cedar, like it was quite a manly smell, like a musky one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll just show you the candle itself. Yeah, it's got like a wooden Pinocchio on the front of it.
Like it's quite manly. It smells like an aftershave, but it's cedar and something else, like it's some other kind of wood, but it's really lovely. We also got a jasmine one. I don't know if you guys can see that box okay.
This is one that I.
Let's open it, babe.
That's right, you've seen the other one, so you know what it looks like.
Yeah, but I want to smell it.
This is one of the ones I picked out because it was an orange smell. I can't remember the actual name.
It's like an orange blossom or something like that, wasn't it? Like it wasn't.
But it wasn't too orangey, like too strong. it was quite a subtle fragrance, so
Oh, it's English and French, so it's got French on one side and then English on the other. That's cool. It's not how I remember it smelling at all.
it's got a bit of a different. Got a bit of whistle going on.
It's lovely.
It's quite a fresh
Oh
orange
yeah,
fragrance.
it's orange tea flower. It's nice. So we got that one. That was out of that bag. And then I really wanted this one. And it was the cocoa one. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
So it's a Remember Me one. So this one smelled like, that's French, John Miguel, Mexican Fiesta, blah 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 blah. The perfume of Armenian paper, P-A-P-E-R. Paper will rock you, soft musical notes, which Dante will join, blah 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 blah. So I actually don't know what this smells like, because I can't remember smelling it.
I can't remember smelling. I think we just like to look at the box.
Yeah, because so it's got Miguel on one side, and then on the other side it's got Sugar Skull, which I really liked. I wanted the box. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's lovely actually. It's a bit tobacco-y.
So there's just a plain black, and it's got the little cocoa symbol on the front of it.
It's tobacco-y, isn't it?
Quite nice.
There you go, my love. And then we got 2 free candles because we spent €100. So we got.
Yeah, they weren't cheap candles.
Yeah, they weren't cheap. So we got a Pluto one, which smells like pee.
Oh, that's quite nice. It's lemon.
My ass, it's lemon. That's a tobacco one.
It's just plain black, and it was just got a sticker on it, and they had, I think there was 10 or 12 different ones.
Yeah, we could choose 2. That one's lovely though. That's a tobacco one.
So we got the Mickey
And the Pluto.
the Pluto's lemon one. Like I say, a few of the other ones we had smells already similar to that. Or there were smells we didn't like, because you're not a rose fan, and I think there was a couple of different rose ones there.
Yeah,
as
I
well,
really
so.
struggle with, like, I love roses. If anybody knows me at all, they're my favourite flowers. Like, I absolutely adore them. But when it comes to rose scented stuff, I can't stand it. Like, I'm not a fan at all. What else did we buy? I feel like we didn't buy that much, really.
You gonna?
Yeah, I can do. So, clothes outside of the park. So when we went to the hypermarket, which is just at the terminal at Cali, I bought some clothes from C&A. Now, I don't know, like, I'm 45 this year, so anybody
An older generation?
older generation who remembers C&A, it was one of the best shops. Like, it was one of these shops, like, my memories of my mum taking us when we were kids, and if we had a wedding, my mum could be in and out within 20 minutes with a full outfit and all the rest of it. It's just one of these shops. It was better than Debenhams, it was better than Fraser's, like, it was just better, even better than John Lewis. Like, it was fantastic. But they stopped trading in the UK about 15-20 years ago.
Yeah, as well, but
Yeah. And then when we went to the hypermarket in November, we saw C&A's, but we were running late, so we didn't really get a chance to shop. This time, however, I did buy a couple of things. I mean, nothing exciting, guys, I'm not going to lie. I got a dress, like a t-shirt dress, in a nice green colour.
it's just a plain green.
And that was €17. So, like, they weren't, like, it wasn't massively expensive, but better quality than Primark.
Yeah, C&A always one of those shops. It was sort of like an in-between of Debenhams and Primark as it is today.
Yeah.
Sort of like it was a cheap but good value.
A bit like Marks and Spencer's, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I got a t-shirt, I got some black joggers. Again, nothing
It's a
exciting,
massive
guys.
long cord.
And then I've got a nice white top for the summer.
It's just all plain stuff, but like I say,
Yeah.
it's. But while we were in there, we were talking to the woman on the desk, and Donna was saying about the fact that we used to go there. We used to go there as a kid when back up in Edinburgh and that, and she said about the fact they're closing in the UK, and the woman said that they're closing in Paris next year as well.
Yeah, I was a little bit devastated about that. And then I said to Joe, it might be worth just a trip to go over and get some bits because actually their clothes are fantastic. Like,
She
they're
did say
really
when
quality.
next year. I can't remember when it was.
September, I think it was.
So September this year? Or September
Next year. Next year.
So we've got
24.
just over another year, but she said like there's obviously, I don't know if it's, I think as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in Europe.
Yeah,
So,
so that'll be the end of CD,
Yeah.
which is sad. Mind you, it was a massive shop and we were the only ones in there for a good 40 minutes, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like, it was,
There
like
wasn't
the
a lot
high
of people
street's
around.
dying, isn't it? Like, we all know it is because of online shopping and all the rest of it. But, like, the big stores like Debenhams, Fraser's and that are all taking a massive hit.
Unfortunately, I mean we're the same. I don't like Amazon. I like because they're it's key in the high streets, but
It's a convenience.
it's convenience and the prices is quite good.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know you do
Like
end up shopping.
Our shed, we bought a shed this week, and to buy it in B&Q was over £400, but to buy it on Amazon exactly the same one was 309. So it's things like that you're like, but it's what it is.
Mm.
So we went to Rituals, which actually turned out to be a cheaper shop than I thought it would. Because I was expecting this to be like €200 and it wasn't, it was less than 60.
So you got this, which was a
So reed diffuser.
yeah. Precious amber. The smell was lovely.
Oh my
it was
God.
annoying though because I think there was 8 different fragrances when we walked in that were on this front table. And we smelt them all, and this was by far the best one.
Yeah.
But out of the 8 fragrances, there were 6 in a room spray, but this wasn't one of them.
Which were really, actually I wonder if I can get it online. You tell them
So they
online.
take top and bottom. But like I say, we got the reed diffuser instead.
But the room spray was incredible, wasn't it? It was sad that they didn't have it. Jeez, baby, what are you doing?
Bloody sellotape. Yeah, it was the smaller one. They did a bigger one as well.
Yeah, the bigger one was over €50,
Yeah.
so like I didn't feel like it warranted that, but that size. It was like €15, 15, €20.
But it was delicious, so we got that.
It is delicious. Joe got a couple of bits, so he got a charcoal face scrub. Very manly of him.
I don't normally, but you know.
And he also got a beard shampoo and conditioner in one.
Pump.
I got a hair mask, keratin hair mask.
Keratin and argan oil.
Yeah. And I also got a hair serum. Rituals stuff is incredible for your hair, like it's so good. And then because we bought that, we got this for free, which is a kitchen scent. Oh,
I think that was because you signed up as well, wasn't it? You signed up for their...
no idea. I thought it was just because we'd spent. But it's a hand wash and a hand balm, and its scent is Savage Garden.
That was it from Rituals?
Do you want to put that stuff back in there, baby?
Yeah, we'll do.
And again, all of that stuff was less than €60. So I was really pleased with that. We then found another shop, Joe. What was it called? Nature and Discoveries?
Nature and Discoveries.
So this shop was very holistic. It was very... I don't know how to describe it.
It was a bit odds and sods a little bit as well, because they had a lot of fragrances and stuff like that, but they had some...
Like outdoor...
outdoor
camping
toys.
stuff.
Yeah.
They had loads of bamboo stuff and things like that. It was very...
But then there was hammocks, telescopes and...
It was like a wellness shop is the best way to describe it, isn't it? So when we went in, there was this great smell when we went in, and it was a cedar scent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we bought the oil because we've got like diffusers and stuff around the house. And then there was another one that was absolutely incredible. I can't pronounce the name of it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna. The other one was cedar, but that one I can't pronounce. Like, but I want to say it's like a bit of a citrusy one. So when we were in there, I saw this burner thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a perfume oil diffuser. So when we were in there, I was like, oh, I won't buy it. It'll be fine. And you'll probably see from the vlog where I'm like, oh, I might end up going back and buying it. I went back and bought it. Because I liked the fact it was quite...
Just a bit croaky.
What's the word I'm looking for? Steampunk. I really liked it. So that was €24. And these were like €8 each, I think. The little scents. But you only need a few drops of this. Like, this is a concentrated oil, so you only need like a couple of drops of it. So
some of the fragrances, they range from like €6 or €7 up to about 15 or €20 for the same size. They were just, so you have to be careful what one you pick up, because they're not all the same price.
Yeah, exactly. But these were like, the smells from these were really lovely, weren't they? Like, really fresh, clean, a little bit outdoorsy with the cedar one and stuff. But we love good scents for the house, so this was a good purchase.
But that was our total haul for this trip.
Yeah. I feel like we spent more, but we actually didn't spend that much, because when we came back, we were like, oh, we didn't spend as much, so we'll buy the shed. And we'll buy the wardrobe and the outdoor storage box. So, like, it was good. Like, we had a great trip and stuff, wasn't it? It was nice to see us sort of connecting again a little bit, wasn't it? Because we don't, as much as we're in the house, we're doing stuff, or you're playing a game, I'm playing a game, I'm reading a book. Like, we don't really spend that much
There's
time.
no quality time together, really. Not much. We do it at weekends at times, but then we end up seeing friends and stuff like that, so it was just nice to get away for a week. However, the trip wasn't without fault. We do apologise again for the amount of moaning we possibly sound like we're doing on the vlogs.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of things that just weren't up to...
I think we went with a bad taste in our mouth before we'd even left the UK. So, as most of you know, we had a little bit of hassle with Disneyland Paris before we'd even got there. We didn't know if we were able to get into the parks on the Monday, and we were leaving on the Sunday. So we were a little bit stressed out and things like that. Disneyland Paris customer service are the worst. Like, they really are vile. And it was just... Like, we hold Disney to a higher standard, don't we? Like, 'cause we're used to dealing with the US. But jeez, Lou, like, it just wasn't right. But yeah, there is a bit of moaning in our vlogs. The hotel was disgusting. Like, it was really
Which is disappointing,
filthy.
because we stayed there in November, and it wasn't, it wasn't first class, but we had no real disagreement with it at all in November.
This
So
time,
from we were in a different building. We were in the main building in November, and this time we were in a side building. I don't know whether that makes a difference, because they're just not paying much attention to that. But it wasn't clean.
like, the floor was dirty, the wall was coming away, the door in the bathroom was all rusted and rotten at the bottom, like it stayed up, it was all coming away. There was cobwebs everywhere, like, it was just filthy, wasn't it?
Both our duvet covers, we had twin beds, both our duvet covers have rips in them, like that long rips. And
there was poop in the toilet when we first got there, wasn't
there? Yeah, it didn't look like it didn't flush properly, and it was just sitting there. So that, to me, says the cleaner's not been in there to even check, because surely that's one of the things you check.
Yeah, we just
clean the toilet and flush it.
So between leaving with a bad taste in our mouth, getting there in the hotel was a bit crap, and their way of apology was giving us a €4 bottle of water. Like, there was no... So I have made a formal complaint and caused a bit of a thing there, but it was just... I don't know if it's us. I don't know if we expect more.
I think, right, the Paris parks for me, because we've done Florida so many times now, and we've done it, 5 times, 6 times?
Yeah, about that.
You can't, like Donna said, I think it's a high standard kind of thing we expect from Disney, and Paris just isn't it. From start to finish, inside the parks, there's no staff about really. You can't really call them cast members there, I don't know, but there's not many there. In shops, I mean, most shops we went into, there was probably 1 or 2 cast members in the whole shop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's not as busy as Florida, but even in busy times of the day, and that last day we were there on a Thursday was heaving. but still there'd only be 1 or 2 people in the shop serving. There was very few people cleaning about the place.
Yeah, it
Whereas
wasn't.
obviously Florida, you go around every corner and there's someone sweeping.
It just wasn't the best, was it? And like, we're glad we went. Like, I'm definitely glad we went because, like, as you guys know, the reason I wanted to do it was I was a trial school. This is how old, yeah. I was a trial school just before Euro Disney opened, so we went in March to like test it out and all the rest of it. And I'm sure there was other schools that did it as well. Like, it wasn't just us, but we went in March and it opened in the April. So for me, like, Euro Disney held a massive thing in my heart. But yeah, I think we're done with Paris now.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think if you got kids, it's different. There was I feel there's a lot more families with young kids in now.
Yeah.
Compared to Florida, Florida's half and half kind of thing, kids and adults only. Whereas I feel Paris is probably 70-30.
It's very kiddie, isn't
or
it?
75-25. Yeah, I think there's a lot of rides. I mean, we don't run a couple. We went like the Casey Junior thing, and
you will see, guys, us squeezing our asses into the Casey Junior. It was hilarious because we were great big fat people. That was funny.
But there's a lot more stuff for kids there, and it's just the queues are. I mean, the queues are because there's fewer rides there. The queues are longer and stuff, and it's just
like on our last day, like Thunder Mountain was 2 hour wait, and it's just like, geez. And again, if you want to buy to jump the queues, it's like €16 per person. And I just think if we're already paying for tickets and our annual passes, we shouldn't have to pay for a fast pass. Like, bring them back. Bring back the damn fast passes. Even if it is just a 3 a day, like, give us back our bloody fast passes. But anyway, enough of us moaning. We had a great trip. It was nice to connect to each other again. We got some cracking bits. Really pleased with Madame Leota. I'm really pleased with our Scrooge. I love the stuff that we've bought for the Munchkin. Our pins are fantastic.
We won't be going back to DLP again. We'll probably be going back to the hypermarket, so we'll just do a day trip over to Paris. Not to Paris, to Calais. To go to the hypermarket because it's really good. I would recommend that. There's a lot of decent shops there, and
actually, when we were leaving as well, we saw like a massive discount outlet as well that we never saw.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that next time. And guys, I'm not being funny. Duty free on the way back was freaking incredible. I was getting litre bottles of Absolute Vodka for €14, and they had litre bottles of Morgan Spice for €12. So we could buy 4 litres each to bring back, and 24 bottles of wine each to come back. So yeah.
If you're a bit of a drinker,
if you're a drinker, you would enjoy it.
It's definitely even if you just go over there, just do that the duty free stuff, and just come straight back again. Like spend 2 hours over there.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's reasonably good value. I'm not too sure how much a day trip ticket is, but
it's cheap enough to get. I think it's like 30 quid or something. Like, it's not massively expensive, but it's worth doing it just for the duty free. And you can claim back your tax. You will see that in the vlogs when we tell you all about it. But we will do a separate vlog on Global Blue, which is the... You're looking at me funny. It is Global Blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to do a separate vlog for you guys on the Global Blue, so you've got a bit of understanding that you can claim your tax back. And we recently just found out you can claim your tax back in the States. So if you don't know that, we're looking into that, so we'll tell you about that as well.
Which is odd, because obviously, as a community, there's a lot of people we know that go to Disney, and it's the first time I've heard that we can do that in America as well.
Fuming. The money we could have had back.
I don't know if that, to be fair, I don't know if it's just since we left the EU.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason we do it in Paris with France now, is because since we left the EU, we can claim the tax back. So it's only been for the last year and a half, 2 years. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's the same with the US as well, but, we shall find out, I'm sure.
Sorry, guys. It's late night. We've been out for a meal and we're so full that we cannot move.
Yeah, it's terrible. Look at the time, it's 10 o'clock now, but we wanted to get this whole film so we can then start putting stuff away.
But we hope you enjoyed it, guys.
In the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare. But we hope that you enjoyed this, guys. We're sorry for our big frickin' moans, but it wouldn't be one of our vlogs if we weren't giving it some crap, were we? Like, we are moaners. We own it as well.
Grumpy old couple.
Actually, he's rubbing off on me. I never used to be as grumpy as him. But guys, if you like this vlog, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and please comment down below.
And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Absolutely.
We haven't got a holiday booked yet. We are in the process of sorting it out, and we will tell you about that further along the line once we've sorted it out. We have...
It's not Disney.
No, we have got other things in the pipeline as well, but same again. You know, it's nothing's set in stone yet, so we'll just see how things goes. We'll be carrying on with the occasional vlogs. They won't be weekly. I'm just going to say that. They won't even necessarily be fortnightly. We might do 2 or 3 in a row and then do nothing for the next 3 or 4 weeks. You know, if we're doing things or whatever, then, or if we just feel like you've not heard from us in a while, we'll drop one in.
Yeah. But again, guys, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, a like if you can, and drop us a comment down below.
And hello to everyone that watches. There's not many, but we appreciate you all.
And we're so sorry we're so boring and grumpy. But actually, it makes us happy.
It's a vent.
It is, it's a good outlet. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves.